This is our first opportunity to play against outside competition at the Watsco Center for this year, and it was really a terrific opportunity for us to emphasize to the players some of the points that we've tried to make to them throughout the preseason. And the first thing is the importance of defending the three-point line. A lot of teams that we will face can really shoot the three, and you got to get good at defending it. And they made 6 of them in the first half, 6 in the second half, 12 for 33, 36%. And, you know, at our level, that would lose a lot of games. Right? And we didn't shoot our threes very well. We ended up, 4 for 16 for 25%. I would have preferred that be us, that we defended it well enough. I was pleased with the way Rodney Miller was able to play. This is the first time for him in the starting lineup, and I thought he was very productive. I know he was very excited to get this season started. Chris Likes had like a contusion on his knee, so we didn't want to play him too much. He knew before the game he was only going to play like 8 or 10 minutes, and he ended up playing almost 12. I thought the freshmen showed some glimpses of doing good things, but we need them to learn how hard you have to play all the time. Just our effort to start the game was good, and really throughout the first half. But in the second half, the effort defensively was not very good. And Flagler did a good job of spreading us out, making some threes, and then driving it on us. We open up the season against Louisville on Tuesday, and we got to get ready.
Questions?
Can you talk about Cam McGusty? He had 20 points.
Cam sat out all last year, really worked hard on his game. I know he was excited to get started again. He was able to get into the lane and score, which is really something he's good at. He plays both at the wing and at the point. So we hope he can keep that up. 20 points but only 2 assists. We only had 10 assists on the game, which needs to really, really improve.
Rodney showed, you had mentioned the other day, he has a nice shooting touch around the basket. Can you talk about just how he played tonight? Is it what you expected from him?
Well, if you noticed, he's got a beautiful left-handed and right-handed jump hook. He scored 16 points in 19 minutes. Had they not had a 5-man who shot the 3, he probably would have played considerably more, but his man nailed a couple of threes to start the second half. And when that happens, we have to make a decision. Are we going to stick with him? Dan Gak has been getting healthier and healthier, so we wanted to give him some minutes. So he went out and guarded the guy. I think he did a pretty good job on him and gave us some good minutes as well. But I think between Rodney and Dang, hopefully we can be very productive at the 5.
How nice was it just to have bodies out there, just to have so many
Well,
players in uniform?
it's very funny because we don't often have that many in practice. The other day we were missing Chris Likes, Dang Gak, Nasir Brooks, Keith Stone. So we were missing 4 of our 11 scholarship players. We're down to 7. So, but we have 2 nice walk-ons. I like Willie and Phillip. They're really good kids. They work really hard, and they've been really good additions to the program. Willie's been with us now several years, and Phillip is a freshman who's on an academic scholarship. He's originally from Greece, but he was raised in Romania.
In terms of just getting ready for Louisville, I know you talked about defending the three-point ball, but what other improvements do you want to see over the next 6 days?
I'd say that again.
And you mentioned the three-point defense. defense.
Yeah.
Trying to improve that before facing Louisville and some of those better teams. What other improvements do you want to see over the next 6 days?
Well, the biggest thing was just got to get better defensively overall. Now, a lot of it, I don't even like saying this, but I think it's very true. For us to improve, it's going to be on our 3 freshmen and Dang. Why? Well, because they don't have that experience, but they do have tremendous athletic ability. And if you use your athletic ability, you can be a really good defender. The problem with them when they're not playing quite hard enough, like they're playing hard and they think, I'm killing myself. But then when their man doesn't have the ball, they stand up and rest, and then the guy cuts and gets a basket, and those things happen way too often in practice and tonight.
Anything else for Coach Al?
Coach, NCAA just the other day gave the way for athletes to make a profit off their likeness and image. What do you feel about that? And do you think it's going to be a positive change?
Well, my response to that is we've had an issue for many decades. And in this sense, the culture of basketball is there's a lot of emphasis from the time a young basketball player is playing to make the NBA and make a lot of money playing in the NBA. And so kids are dreaming about that and working towards it. The NCAA, 23 years ago, I think it was 1996, we were playing in NBA arenas or college arenas during the NCAA tournament. And even though it was very successful, now we're playing in domes and attracting over 70,000 people on national television, and shoe companies are investing hundreds of millions of dollars. So I think it's only right that we look into the prospects of how to make this as equitable as possible. And I think this is just the first step of many, many, many things that will be discussed and then decided on as to what's the best way to proceed.
Do you expect Chris to play Tuesday and be 100%?
Well, I don't know about 100%, but I'd be pretty surprised if he didn't play.
Anything else?
Thank you.
Athletic